Hey family, happy Sunday. It's your girl Nicole Bozeman, your mindset transformational coach. I am founder and creator of Crystals, Diamonds, and Pearls. And I am here this Sunday afternoon to just come on. I want to talk about cleaning up your mental mess. Oh my God. Listen, family. I want you all to know that as a mindset transformational coach, it is important that, I allow you to feel safe and judgment-free in a space where you can really allow your mental mess to be cleaned up. Well, what do I mean by your mental mess? Oh my God. Listen, family. I want you all to know that we are all dealing with issues or challenges in our lives that oftentimes will make us look and sound like we are truly on roller coaster rides of emotional and mental craziness. I know that I was. And I wanted to come on today just very briefly to share with you that you're not alone when it comes to this mental mess that we all have and we all carry. So for me, just very quickly, I just wanted to share that my mental mess looked very chaotic. It looked and sounded unstable. Like, oh my God, what the heck is wrong with her? But I want to be honest and truthful with you all. And the thing that helped me to heal, what helped me on my journey of wellness, is really acknowledging that some of the things that I was dealing with, my transformation, my desire to want to break free from trauma and unwrap myself from trauma, really looked like a mental bucket of chaos and confusion. And so I'm curious, has anybody ever felt like that? Have you ever looked at somebody and be like, oh my God, you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy? Or has somebody ever said that to you? Like, you're 31 flavors of crazy, stupid, and a little retarded right now. And if you have ever been told that, or if you have ever said that, will you let me know in the comments below? Because I want you to know that when it comes to our mental mess, listen, family, it's real. And the truth of the matter is, it's okay. What I discovered in my process, in my journey of healing, is that, and as a mindset transformational coach, is I learned how to change my point of view on my mental mess. And the first thing I did was I stopped apologizing for having it. I mean, God dang it. Yes, yes, it was crazy. Yes, I did sound cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yes, I was absolutely unstable. I've learned, and I want to share with you, that when you have individuals that are coming to you that want to complain about where you are or your thought process, or want to talk about these issues, especially when it comes to the emotional state, when they say, oh my God, you acted so this, or you seem like so that, or you sounded this, or you sounded that, and it affected me this way, I'm going to encourage you to agree with them quickly. You know how I dealt with mine? And this is how I began to heal. I told them, you know what? You are absolutely correct. It was maddening. Yes, I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I was going through something, and you witnessed it firsthand. I remember telling a friend of mine, I was like, thank you for being on the passenger side of my ride, dude. You ain't no scrub, but you was hanging with his sister while I was enduring a transformational upheaval, a disconnect in relationships and thought process and mindsets. So the next time somebody tells you that you're acting crazy, or that what you did made them feel some kind of way, agree with them and tell them, I'm not going to apologize for being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy, because guess what? I was. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Which is why you're now seeing me go through this healing process, because I was there. I learned to acknowledge their emotions and say, you know what? You are absolutely correct. And I thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for witnessing my madness, because now you're going to watch my stability. Ooh, yes. Right? I want to give you permission, to give yourself permission to stop freaking apologizing for your mental mess. We all have it, everybody. It may not be in the same area or of your life that theirs are. They could be having issues with their spiritual space or in their environment or with other relationships. It doesn't negate the fact that it occurred. And be brave enough and bold enough and badass enough, yeah, I said it, to agree with them quickly. You are absolutely correct. I was a mental mess. Thank you for noticing. Right? It's absolutely okay to acknowledge as you're cleaning up your mental mess that that's exactly where you were. The other thing that I want you to do is to acknowledge the emotional experience with your and agree with it. Absolutely. You are right. And I'm not surprised that you were feeling some kind of way because of what I was going through. It doesn't put the responsibility on you. What it does is it acknowledges their emotional state because of the situation. Doesn't mean you were the reason why it happened. Because guess what, family? They also have a choice and options. And they could have chosen not to participate. But they did. So show gratitude. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for hanging with me, even if it sounded crazy and chaotic. I appreciate your presence in my madness. Oh my God. Whew. That gives them permission to let it go. Right? You're regaining your power. You're regaining your voice. And you're creating stability in your emotional, mental, and even in your spiritual space when you acknowledge their emotions. And acknowledge that, yeah, I agree with you. It sure was a mess. Listen, Linda, listen. Yes, I was in a mental mess. Absolutely. Guess what? That is a beautiful place to be. Because when you acknowledge your state and your emotional imbalance, your mental imbalance, that you were on roller coaster rides of instability, and you acknowledge them, the problem is so many of us want to deny that's where we were. I wasn't, and I can't, listen, why deny it? If that's where you were, you let them know. Yeah, damn right that's where I was. And it wasn't pretty. And yes, you saw it. And I'm glad somebody witnessed it. So that it doesn't make me feel like I was alone. Right? And that is a good space. That's how you begin to heal. That's how you begin to unwrap yourself from the trauma. When you acknowledge and stop apologizing for it. You're damn right. I'm not laughing. I just remember when I finally did that. And I finally got into my space where I told him, I was like, yeah. What you witnessed was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy. I didn't enjoy being there. I didn't enjoy the feelings of it. It bothered me too, and I was experiencing it. So thank you for witnessing it for me. Thank you for seeing what I was seeing and hearing what I was hearing. Because now you allow me to stand in the space of truth and stability as I let the memory of it go, as I let the pain within the memory go. I acknowledge it and I release it. That's how you begin to heal and clean up your mental mess. The other thing you want to do is you want to thank them for going on a journey with you. Listen, thank you for riding that madness with me. Thank you for being my partner on my roller coaster ride of instability and madness. I truly couldn't have survived it without you. I now know that I wasn't alone. Despite how it made you feel, can you only imagine how it made me feel? Sometimes people just need to know that you get it, that you understand that even in your own challenge, even in your own disconnect, even in your own time of again, instability in that space, you know that you were there, you acknowledge that you were there, and you give them space to say, you know what? I understand, and I'm not mad at you. I get it, and I thank you for being there with me. Thank God I wasn't alone in the madness. Yes. The other thing you want to do, and I want to encourage you to encourage them, that the ride is over. It's time to get off that roller coaster ride of madness. So as you're releasing yourself, release them also. And let them know, I appreciate you riding this madness with me. But guess what, fam? Guess what, loved one? Guess what, family? Guess what, friend? Now it's time to get off. It's time to get off that roller coaster ride. How many of you all, I'm a roller coaster enthusiast. Well, okay. There are only certain sorry guys. Sorry, there's only certain roller coaster rides that I like. And in those rides, they come to an end. And roller coaster ride of madness, and allow it to come to an end. Let them know the roller coaster ride is over. Thank you for riding with me. Now it's time that we both get off of this madness and release them and let them go and let them know it's okay to get off. There's nothing wrong with it, right? I'm telling you, when you give people permission to release themselves from your mental madness and mental mess, it allows them to acknowledge that you see where they were and that you're okay with them letting go. Because oftentimes they feel like they can't. They have to be there with you. They have to stick it out with you. They have to acknowledge it with you. And there's times when, no, you don't anymore. I got this. I'm healing. I'm being restored. And it's okay. And I honor the fact that you're here. But if you want to stick with me in this journey, in this process, we're going to have to get off this ride of madness. Allow me to heal. And I'll introduce you to the new me. Oh my. Now, realize that when you say that, there are some people you're going to lose. And that's okay too. Because just like with any kind of other ride, if you've ever been to an amusement park, when the ride is over, there's times where you may go one direction and they may go another. And that's fine. Be okay with them not being okay with the transforming you. But transform anyhow. Release and unwrap yourself from the trauma. Forgive yourself for your mental mess and clean it up. It's okay. I learned how to do it, and I'm glad that I did, because it allowed me to uncover and unpack things that were bothering me, relationships that no longer served me. And while I was disconnecting from it all, while I was in that cleanup process and clearing the clutter out of my mindset, my belief system, my thought process, my emotions, There was a healing and a restoration that was coming, and that came, and there was an opening and expansion of truth and love and compassion and healing and restoration that was able to have access to me. Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing like it, family. And I want to encourage you to stay on your healing journey, to not give up, to acknowledge that you're cleaning up your mental mess. And that's cool, because guess what? You're cleaning it up. And that is all that is required of you for them. Yes. I want you to know, family, that it's okay. You're going to be just fine, and you're not alone in this journey. So many of us have to clean up our mental mess. I have to, and so do you. So let's do it together. I want you to know that I am here to support you. I am here with a safe space for you of healing and wellness. So when you step into crystals, diamonds, and pearls, know that you're stepping into that safe space so that you can begin to clean up your mental mess, and that you're not alone. Oh my God, you're not alone. So enjoy the cleanup process. Just like you clean up your house, it's time to clean up your mindset. Family, I just wanted to jump in and give you this word of encouragement on this Sunday. Know that I love you guys so very much. And as your mindset transformational coach, I am here for you to let you know that you are not alone, that you are fully supported, and that you are seen and heard. So know that I love you, family. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. I am going to sit here and I'm going to continue to release and let them go. And I want you to do the same. Be encouraged. And listen, know that you are not asking for anybody's permission. You're just asking for their support. Know that I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And we're going to chat soon. Bye, family.